Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Somebody asked me to look into this story of the Long Island doctor, age 38, found dead yesterday morning, October 4th, 2015, in New York. Let's watch the mainstream coverage, and then I will show you what I think is really going on with this story. Here we go, Truth Seeker.
Good evening to you, Cuddy. At this point, police are not calling the death of Dr. Kiersten Cerveney a homicide. They're waiting for the medical examiner's office to rule the cause of death. They say do not assume it was a strangulation death. There are other reports tonight that she was out partying with several girlfriends, and that could have led to, in a mysterious way, her death. Police say 38-year-old Kiersten Cerveney was found dead with bruising around her neck in the vestibule of this Chelsea apartment building at 8:30 a.m. The married mother of three was chief of dermatology at Brooklyn Medical Center. Her body was found sprawled by the front door of this fifth-floor walk-up at 223 West 16th Street.
Her feet were holding the door open and her head was against the other door. The only thing that's really strange for me is that in this particular building, you either need a key or you need to be buzzed in to get into even the first door, but she hadn't made it past the second door.
According to her Facebook page, Dr. Rickenbach was married to another dermatologist for the past 7 years, Dr. Andrew Cerveny, who has a private practice in Massapequa. She was a magna cum laude graduate of Duke who got her medical degree from Tulane. The two doctors have 3 young children, all under the age of 7, the youngest just a year old, and they lived in Manhasset.
Her feet in the ambulance, and the guy was trying to revive her. And from her feet, I found out she was a young lady. But I thought she was some kind of problem drinking or something.
As crime scene investigators continue to look for clues, they are hoping surveillance cameras may have captured pictures of her assailant, and many are wondering why this married mother of 3 from Manhasset was here in this Chelsea apartment building early on a Sunday morning.
It can be a busy street at night just because it's so close to meatpacking, but generally I don't think I hear anything. You know, what was she doing at 8 o'clock in the morning here? And she lives on Long Island, and everybody just wants to know, is this a one-off? Or is this that she knew someone and we don't, really have to worry quite as much and lock our doors as tight as we normally would?
Okay, notice how that woman is smiling and telling people to lock their doors. The media puts out fear propaganda, fear porn for what it does in the minds of its viewers. I know this so well through many people I know, especially my mother. Do you remember when the mainstream media was constantly reporting about bed bugs? My mom's issue is cleanliness, and when this bed bug reporting was going on, it was all my mom could talk about, think about, and it went on for more than a year. There's a lot of people out there like my mom who are easily influenced by the media, and this is why they do it, to scare people. One more thing to worry about. And look at how this lady smiles. She says we might have to lock our doors. These people are full of it.
Now, according to some other neighbors here on this block, surveillance video showed the doctor entering the building with one man and then leaving with 2 others. But again, that is speculation. There are so many rumors, everyone trying to come up with a theory on what happened. All we do definitely know at this point is that a prominent doctor, who was also a professor at Cornell Medical College, died mysteriously on this block in the early morning hours. We are live in Chelsea. McGee Hickey, Pix 11 News. Back to you, Kaidi.
So there it was, Pix 11. Some curious details at the end. But here's what stands out, Truth Seeker. One of 2 things happened here. Either this was an occult sacrifice by the numbers, or this is more fear porn by the numbers. And based on that last smiling witness who's talking about locking her doors with a smile on her face in regards to a murder in her neighborhood, it just makes me say, no, that doesn't look real. So check this out. Long Island doctor 38 found dead in doorway of Chelsea apartment, per the police. The police are not to be trusted. The police are very much a part of the propaganda. What I want you to notice is that the word death has gematria of 38. Also, 38 is a number with 11 numerology. 3 plus 8 equals 11. Lots of 11s in media reporting. New York is the 11th state. Her name, Kiersten Cerveney, has gematria of 38 and 38, just like her age of death. Again, this number is connected to death. And then what stands out above all is where she died. An address 223 West 16th Street. 223 is the number for the Synagogue of Satan, the false Jews as referenced in Revelation of the Bible, spoken of in Revelation 3:9, a lot like 39. Everything about New York is coded 39. The acronym, the name. I've done so many videos on this, I don't want to be redundant, but 39, a very important number in New York. The new building, One World Trade Center, has a gematria of 93. It is 1,776 feet tall, like the nation's establishment. The numerology of 1776 is 17 plus 76 equals 93, just like the name of the building, the reflection of 39. That building is 104 floors tall. This killing happened on 10/4, October 4th, kind of like 104. We're seeing a lot of 104 in the past few days coded into media stories. I would say ever since October began. But anyhow, 223, this number that represents the Synagogue of Satan as referenced in Revelation of the Bible that's based on the 39 books of the Old Testament. New York has all this 39 coding. It's on West 16th Street. 16 and 90 are the only two numbers when written out that have a gematria of 33. Also, West fits in with this Synagogue of Satan because West has gematria of 67, just like satanic. And for a little history lesson on gematria, the English language was created across the Atlantic, so when they were looking out west, they saw water. The word water also has gematria of 67. Our language is based on these numbers. I think once upon a time, all this coding was very relevant, and that's why we have all the words that we have with the gematria enclosed. So 223 West 16th Street, they found the body at around 8:32. I see those numbers 3 and 8 within the time of reporting. It's just too much, Truth Seeker. Notice how the Synagogue of Satan also has Jewish gematria of 1201. Drop the 0, you're left with 121. If you're new here, I'll just show you this real quick. Revelation has gematria of 121, 726, and 1010. 1010. New York's establishment date is 726. Notice how that's a lot like 726. 1788. Another way of acquiring a date numerology is just like this. 7 plus 26 is 33 plus 88 is 121. Revelation in Pythagorean gematria, Truth Seeker, sums to 49. This is another number connected to Revelation, and the reason I bring this up is because she died yesterday, a date with 49 numerology. Are you seeing how all this coding is? The network that broke her death, Pix 11, Pix in simple English gematria sums to 49. This number of Revelation, the number connected to the date. This is how the news media works. If you're new here, if this is the first video of mine you're ever seeing, go back and watch my other videos. I talk about this stuff all the time because the media is so redundant with coding these numbers into the stories over and over and over. It's just maddening, Truth Seeker. You know, if this woman really did die, RIP, but I have a feeling this is just more fear porn by the numbers. If she was killed, we know who is responsible. It is this group of Zionist Masons known as the Synagogue of Satan in Revelation of the Bible. The news reporting agencies, Pix 11, again, New York's the 11th state. If you sum 1 through 11, it totals 66. Revelation is the 66th book of the Bible. It just goes on and on and on. The first governor of New York had a birthday of July 26th, just like New York's date of establishment. His name was George, having gematria of 39. Oh, what the heck. For the new people, for the doubters, let me just show you everything you're missing. New York equals 39. It is the Empire State, 39. The United Nations in New York is 39 floors tall. The abbreviation NY has gematria of 39. The date of establishment, 7/26/1788, when added up digit for digit, equals 39. Again, Revelation, based on the 39 books of the Old Testament. I apologize to all my routine subscribers. Please feel free to cut off my videos whenever they get redundant. But I have to do this for all the new people so they can see what's really going on. Killed at 223 on the date with 49 numerology. Synagogue of Satan. Again and again. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.